Hi, Mark Beauchamp here, founder of the Bank Card Bootcamp and author of How to Survive and Thrive in the Merchant Services Industry. I've had the opportunity and the privilege to train thousands of merchant-level salespeople in the bank card industry, and I just want to thank you for attending this short video overview on the Bank Card Bootcamp. I hope to give you an overview snapshot of what the course contains so I can really help you reach your goals. Before I talk about that, though, let me discuss briefly 7 reasons why I see payment systems consultants fail in this industry. Now, I'm not going to dig deeply into all 7 of these, but I want to talk about a couple of them that are very, very important. The number one reason that I see payment system consultants don't make it in this business is they have insufficient product knowledge or training. This is the number one pitfall, because if you think about it from a person that's going out to be offering merchant services, if they don't have the proper knowledge and training, they're not going to have the confidence that they need in order to get out there in the field and take massive action. This is a fairly complex industry. It can be a fairly complex industry if you don't have the right tools at your disposal. So the number one reason that I see salespeople don't make it is they just aren't given the proper knowledge. I look back to my own training when I came in the business, and my own training consisted of a guy giving me a sales presentation in a little coffee shop up in Lufkin, Texas. He gave me the presentation. We had our coffee. He handed me some 2-week-old leads out of the newspaper, gave me some brochures, and told me to go get him Tiger. You know, and after that training, it's hard to believe, but I actually made it in this business, and I had a little bit of initiative, and I went out and got some resources and got my feet wet, made a lot of mistakes, but I made it in the industry. But I've seen hundreds of people that have left this business, which is a wonderful business, which is a wonderful opportunity, but they've left the business because they haven't received the training and the knowledge that they needed in order to be successful. A couple other items that I see that people lack in order to make it in this industry is that they don't know their presentation. They have poor time management skills. A big one is that they don't have a marketing or prospecting strategy. They're not really thinking about who is the best target for those products that they're going to offer. There's a lot of other products other than credit card processing. You can lead with reward cards, mobile marketing, gift cards, check processing, cash advance, e-commerce software, level 3 processing, wireless devices. There's a lot of different strategies that you can take, and we're going to talk about these in the boot camp. Another couple things that they don't do is they don't research their competition. They give up too soon, and they lack clarity about their purpose or their mission in life. They haven't linked their success in this industry to helping them realize their purpose and their mission in life. And we're going to cover all these 7 things within the Bank Card Bootcamp training program. So let's hop on over here to the website. Now, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the website out here at bankcardbootcamp.com, but you can see here, you can learn a little bit about me. You can learn about the boot camp, which I'm going to go through each module here in a minute. You can set up for the boot camp now. Right now, most people are taking advantage of the home study course. This is a very affordable course. It's a recording of a live event, so you get all the recordings on MP3. Everything comes to you on a CD, and you can listen to those recordings and review those recordings over and over again. You still receive all the bonuses that a live boot camp attendee receives. You get that 1-hour consulting call with me. You get a free copy of my book, the Bank Card Glossary, the Life Design Workshop to help you develop that clarity about your mission and purpose in life, the Bank Card Script Book. You get a private resource list, my newsletter every single month. You get templated letters, proposal letters, Excel spreadsheets for the income goal sheet, residual growth spreadsheets, how to analyze statements, lots of content that I give you here that I've developed over the years, and that home study course is only $497. You can explore those gifts further. You can review the FAQ course here, and if you want to resell the product, you can certainly sign up for our affiliate program. But what I'd like to do here is hop over to the course schedule and go through each module briefly so you get a feeling for what you're going to receive in this course. In module 1 of 8, so there's 8 total modules in the training, We'll talk a little bit about my background. You'll hear about my story, what the outcomes are I want for you. We'll review the Life Design Workshop briefly. I want you to set up your goals, to set your goals, to spend the time and work through that Life Design Workshop prior to the first recording if you can. We'll go over the industry overview, what is the bank card business, where the money is, where you make money, areas that you can make money. We'll review the income goal sheet and the residual growth spreadsheet. The income goal sheet is invaluable to you. This is a spreadsheet that I developed that I work through with a lot of different people where you can plug in your income goal, your average commission, and it will tell you exactly what you need to do on a daily basis in order to reach your income goals. So you'll want to work closely with that income goal spreadsheet. Module 2 will talk about the industry players, sales compliance, the anatomy of a transaction, the anatomy of an e-commerce transaction, typical rates and fees and terminology, chargebacks, disputes, digging into interchange. What is interchange? How does interchange work? 3-tier pricing, 4-tier pricing, interchange plus pricing. We'll talk about statement analysis, the things you need to look at when you're analyzing a statement, and these are some of the handouts you'll receive in that module. Then we delve into Module 3 of the most common, most popular value-added products. We'll talk about debit cards, online, offline processing, check processing, verification, ECC, check conversion with guarantee, gift loyalty cards, wireless processing, e-commerce, and cash advance. Module 4, we get into some of the equipment out there in the marketplace. Who are those manufacturers? Who are those vendors? E-commerce software. We'll talk about leasing, the opportunities in leasing, how to figure factors, how to figure your gross funding, underwriting and risk concerns, PCI compliance, application paperwork, some tips on how to get apps through quickly. We'll talk about all the terminal deployment applications available to you, like address verification, servers, tips, auto batch, manual batch, just some of the basics on how you can set those terminals up. Then in Module 5, we get into the sales training of the course. This is what really makes this program unique. There's a lot of product training out there. When you set up and you work with a payment processing partner, they'll have plenty of product training for you, and it will be good product training. But where a lot of these courses lack, or these ISO training programs lack, if they even have one, is that they really don't teach you how to sell. So in Module 5, we begin the process of digging into the most basic concepts of selling in the merchant services industry. So we'll talk about sales. We'll talk about the characteristics of an extraordinary salesperson, 7 reasons why people fail in depth, developing a marketing. We'll talk about marketing strategy. We'll talk about target marketing, the sales cycle, the sales process, 25 prospecting strategies. You'll get sample telemarketing scripts, sales letters, sample proposals, autoresponders, an action guide. You'll start to receive these action guides here in Module 5, which really work through, after each training, a homework assignment where you'll actually develop your marketing strategy and your prospecting strategy. Module 6, we get into the science of rapport, analyzing your customers' needs and buying values. I'll introduce a concept about the 3 magic questions here. We'll talk about the client interview process, the client questionnaire, which you'll get. We'll talk about giving a great presentation, the keys to a great presentation. We'll dig deeper into the psyche of your client and try to uncover why they make buying decisions and why they don't make buying decisions. Module 7 will tackle gaining commitment, closing, handling objections, dealing with price, comparing value and price, and we all know that value beats price every time, bundling your products, customer follow-up, leading with value-added products like gift and loyalty cards, like wireless devices here in Module 8, and we'll talk about some time management techniques, staying in the game. We'll review my private resource list. So those are the 8 basic modules of the Bank Card Bootcamp. I hope you can see that in this training, I think I have hit every area where you need to improve your individual skill set. All this content has come after training thousands of people over the phone, face-to-face, in the field, and via webinars that I do a lot of today. So please take this content. Please consider this content. My one and only goal is to help you be successful in this industry and to help you avoid some of the mistakes and some of the challenges that I had when I first entered the business. Hope you have a great day, and thank you for spending a few minutes with me today.